On October 23rd, 2022, four friends and I headed into the annual Design Expo here in Kaohsiung. We had no idea what the design exhibit was, how different is design to art, or even an art exhibit. We had a look, it was a disappointing start for us though.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I do think I like the way you described it as boring. Because the problem is that I don't think we were the intended audience. Although we are a generation that cares about saving the environment, it was kind of about sustainability, very vague. Had a lot of different aspects of design. I think there was some interior design, some design on manufacturing, to do with technology as well, and then some showcasing of pollution within the ocean.
The angle was Kaohsiung is this poor city, which needs to lead the world in this respect. And the exhibition is more an advert, or the promotional tool for designers, investors or studios, those who are visiting there to make connections, to showcase the city. As the world is moving more green, so is the design industry in terms of moving towards sustainability.
Since Taiwan, its identity is pretty based on its design as well, like showing off, like you have Taipei 101, or here in Kaohsiung you have the 85 Tower. It's like this is a very fundamental part of showing what Taiwan is about. It's a modern nation. It's kind of it's like the face of Taiwan is these wonderful buildings, and that is built on the design studios that obviously made those buildings, right?
The second exhibit was much more to our liking. Over 50 designers from various Hong Kong studios had assembled their work to capture the contemporary social media reality.
I think it was a very good piece of art because it very much related to the current situation, current generation of using mobile phones and the digitalization of everything. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, what I took from it is that scene is kind of like, if you were to be a satellite, if you were to look from Earth and see everyone's digital profile, this is what you would see. Just a bunch of people scrolling on Instagram, and then you see it all at once in front of you.
The rest of designs were abstract and chaotic. It felt like an art gallery using material design. Please stand by as we try to talk about it while the bird and dog have an argument next to us.
The one to do with like sexuality,
Oh yeah,
privacy,
yeah.
and being public, because that's another example of this exhibition really including the audience, as in you are part of the exhibition, because the idea was that you were looking into, peeping into people having sex, and it's kind of like a symbol for the pornography and the sort of publicity of sex in public life and private, and design being the walls that stop us looking and the wall and the windows that let us look in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, it just works on so many levels. You have the design level, and then you have the materials they used, and you have the symbol of it, us looking into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. But I would say that like throughout this time I thought, is this a art design art exhibition, or is this a design exhibition? Because a lot of the times I was thinking this could be an art exhibition, and that's why I came away sort of pondered by, like came away sort of, wow, is this really design
Yeah.
or is this art?
What is the difference between art and design? Perhaps art focuses more on delivering a message, mainly through its content. But design delivers a message, mainly through its form. The next exhibition was on fashion.
I would say for the fashion exhibition, I would say that the first part of it was really good because it was designed as in an architectural design of including the spectator. You are part of the exhibition because you are the looker and you can also take part in the like the fashion walkthrough, the walkway, the podium. That was really cool. You could just do that and people really got confident and went out, and maybe they were wearing like jeans and a t-shirt and they, you know, it wasn't their best clothing, but it sort of gave them the opportunity to show that off by just walking into the podium, and I think that was great.
All of these design exhibits did feel like modern art galleries.
So then we come to the big one, which was the one we had to queue for. Yeah, which was a big deal actually. Yeah, because the other ones didn't have a queue, but this one did.
Metaverse.
The metaverse one. The name Login.
Login,
So Login was great. You walked in and it was like a movie. Open the door and you have this red light. It's kind of just showing, it's kind of like bringing the design to real life and showing you, okay, like this is a pop culture reference. Like through it, there was intertextuality, meaning that you had different movies, different designs, different things which reminded you of X and X, you know, for example, 2001. And then you walked in and you had these screens, very cool, showing you like the dimensions between the screens, showing you about VR, virtual reality, and it's trying to show you about all your life that will be digitalized, will be online. You have the real life and then you have the life in the internet, and the life in the internet will be made up of previous pop culture, internet culture, movies and art.
The VR set was accompanied by a furniture setup. It was designed to explore the role of the human perception in the era of the technology in command.
I would say that it's an art installation. I find it difficult to find the design elements within it. I know there are, and perhaps as I look into it more, I will find art parts of it. And maybe the fact that I was looking for the design exhibits, but I still enjoyed it, and I didn't find the design exhibits. Means that maybe it worked. Because maybe design isn't there for you to really notice. Design is there for you to enjoy something else. Maybe the design was that it was designed so I enjoyed its messages rather than looking to enjoy its design. Maybe. Anyways, it was good.